Hi. So this section is talking about classroom management, which is something that, you think you would just make up rules and naturally kids would follow them when you get your own classroom, but not the case. And classroom management is something that you actually have to think about and have your own philosophy for because it matters and it's important. And a couple of the things I've learned making my own classroom management philosophy is number one, that you need to set your expectations for your students. This can happen first day of school, first week of school, before you start a lesson. They need to be reminded and given a clear guideline for how you expect them to act and how you expect procedures to get done, and just setting the clear expectation right off the bat is gonna help students understand how they need to behave. It helps them know what to expect from you and what you expect from them, and by setting these expectations, it will be very helpful in the future because there will be no, hopefully, confusion about how things are supposed to go in the classroom. And hand in hand with that is also knowing your students and knowing your classroom. Just kind of like a shoe, one size doesn't fit all. So one set of rules will not work for, every single class you have every single year, every single student. Each student gets discipline and hears discipline in a different way, and kids hear affirmation and rewards in a different way as well. And so getting to know your students and knowing how they best learn and how they best take in rewards and disciplines is also super important to know. Also, the third thing is that you have to keep in mind, whether in a Christian classroom or a secular classroom, that these students are made in the image of God and they're image bearers. And so because of that, you need to look at them as so. Treat them with grace, treat them, with mercy and kindness and caring and love, and as Jesus would, because Jesus teaches us how to be the best master teacher, and therefore the way he treats us is how we should treat our students. And a big takeaway that I have learned, which is kind of about classroom discipline in general, over my past 4 years at Biola, is that when I was younger, and I didn't do a homework assignment, or we would get in trouble, you would get detention, you would not be able to have recess. What I've learned is that actually doesn't work for students who are having a hard time paying attention, having a hard time getting stuff done during the classroom time. They actually need those minutes to get away from the craziness of the classroom, get away from the grind, and just allow themselves to just be a kid and just to get all their energy out and to just have that free time. And so I've learned that recess is very important, and time for them to have that free time is also very important. And so that's something that I want to implement into my classroom management.